Let me be honest with you right from the first few seconds. What if everything you believe about success is incomplete? What if hard work alone is not the full story? What if talent is not the deciding factor? What if the biggest advantages in life are the ones you never even notice? And what if you've been judging yourself unfairly this whole time? This idea sits at the heart of Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. But today, I'm not going to summarize a book for you. I'm going to tell you a story about success, the kind nobody usually tells. Imagine two kids. Both are intelligent. Both are hardworking. Both dream big. One grows up surrounded by books, conversations, encouragement. The other grows up figuring things out alone without guidance. Years later, one becomes successful, the other struggles. Now tell me honestly, did one just work harder? Or did something invisible shape their journey? This is where the illusion begins to crack. We love stories of self-made people. We admire them. We say they did it all on their own. But pause for a second. Did they really? Or did they stand on a foundation built long before they even realized it? Let me take you deeper. Think about mastery. You've probably heard people say, he's naturally gifted. But what if I told you that behind every gifted person, there's something far more predictable? Time. Not just time, but focused, repeated, uncomfortable practice. Think of a musician who started at age 6 practicing daily. Think of a coder who spent years experimenting before anyone noticed. Think of an athlete who trained when no one was watching. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people never even get the chance to put in that kind of time, because life interrupts. Responsibilities come early, opportunities come late. Guidance is missing, so success isn't just about effort, it's about access to effort, and that changes everything. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever felt like you're behind in life? Like others are moving ahead faster, like even though you're trying? Now consider this. Maybe they didn't start from the same place as you. Maybe they got exposure earlier. Maybe someone showed them the path sooner. Maybe they had fewer obstacles. This isn't an excuse. This is awareness, and awareness is power. Because once you see the hidden factors, you stop comparing blindly. Now imagine a classroom. One child is born in January, another in December, same grade, same expectations. But the January child is almost a year older, stronger, more confident, more developed. Teachers notice. Coaches select them. Opportunities follow. And over time, that small gap becomes a massive advantage. Now ask yourself, was that success or timing? Life doesn't distribute opportunities equally. Some people are born into systems that push them forward. Others are born into systems they must fight against. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though we don't control where we start, we can control how we respond once we understand the game. Let me tell you something powerful. Success is not random. It looks random from the outside, but underneath it follows patterns. Patterns of timing, patterns of exposure, patterns of environment. And once you start seeing these patterns, you stop asking why them and start asking, what can I learn from their journey? Now let's talk about something uncomfortable. We celebrate winners, but we rarely study their environment. We see the result, not the support system. We see the achievement, not the invisible advantages. It's like looking at a tree and ignoring the soil, but the soil is everything. Think about your own life. Who guided you? Who encouraged you? What opportunities did you get or miss? These things matter more than you think. Not to limit you, but to help you understand your path better. Because once you understand your starting point, you can design your next move smarter. Here's a shift that can change your life. Instead of saying, I'm not talented enough, start asking, have I practiced enough? Have I been in the right environment? Have I exposed myself to the right opportunities? Because talent without opportunity stays invisible, and opportunity without effort gets wasted. Success is where both meet. Let me tell you a quiet truth. Many successful people don't just work hard. They work hard at the right time, in the right place, with the right support. That combination is rare. But it's not magic, it's structure. Now here's where your power begins. You may not control your past, but you can control your exposure today. You can choose what you learn. You can choose what you practice. You can choose who you listen to. You can choose where you spend your time. And slowly, quietly, you start building your own advantage. Let me ask you one last question. What if success isn't about being extraordinary, but about understanding the invisible rules that shape ordinary people into extraordinary ones? What if the goal isn't to compare, but to position yourself better? Because here's the reality. You don't need perfect conditions. You need awareness, you need consistency, you need patience, and most importantly, you need to stop believing that success is only about talent. So the next time you see someone successful, don't just admire them, study them. Not just what they did, but where they started, what they had, and how they used it. Because once you understand that, you stop feeling small and start feeling strategic, and maybe, just maybe, you'll realize something powerful. You were never behind. You were just playing a game without knowing the rules. Now you do. So play it better.